Kenya, mawulire mawulire, obusiima bugende. Si butuufu. Tanzania, abaana ba Uganda.
Good morning. My name is Murimi, Maurice. I'm the director ICT University of Embu, head of ICT. They're all mine. The payslip is what states. So I'm here to give. I'll let me do it a little bit differently. Yeah? I'm here to give like a short story of exactly what we did at the University of Embu. So what people don't know about universities is we have so many processes in a university that automating all of them with one solution is almost impossible. I can tell you, I have where I sit as the chair in charge of ICT Directors Forum for Public Universities. And I'm able to see a few things here and there. And the budgets which are being used by my colleagues to purchase an ERP is crazy. There's a university that I know spent almost 170 million in buying an ERP system that didn't work. And they are now coming to buy my system. So I'll give you a story of how I ended up doing the University of Embu ERP system. Now, what this system, okay, let me start with what University of Embu is. University of Embu started in, it started in 1968 as an institute, Embu Institute of Agriculture. I know very many people, while I was a man, they attended the Institute of Agriculture. That was when it was an institute. That was in 1968. Then we went to Embu Agricultural Training College. Then 2011, we became Embu University College. I joined in 2015. And then 2016, we were awarded our charter. And this is just our vision, a mission, and it's in the website. And then, so let me tell you the story. So when we started, we first had around, we were very few, 3,000, 5,000 students. Right now, we are around 24,000 students. And what happened is, it got to a point where if one student wanted to get a service, you'll go to one department, unapatiwa form fulani, unaenda another department, wana update, because we were constituent of UON. So ile system tulipewa it came from UN. So we ended up having almost 16 systems that are being managed by different people, which was completely hectic for us, because you could get a phone call and you're told finance is down. Then the next thing you hear, academics is down. So you have to call like 4 different vendors. And to make matters worse, one is not even in Kenya. And we've adopted, we just, it's like we just adopted a system that couldn't work for us. Now, so our main goal was to make daily work easy and efficient for our students. And I'll tell you what we ended up doing. So we had the challenge that was for the students, for the staff, and for the management. And we couldn't really make any decision from a centralized point, because the management couldn't get reports from their fingertips. I usually say, like, Bona CEO, if you ever want to know something, you just need to log into your phone and see what is happening, right? So that's the same thing. If the VC wanted to know how many students have reported, how many students have done the exams, how many students have registered for their units, and also not only managing students, but also managing funds and also managing grants. I usually say, I think University of Embu are a little bit lucky because we get continuous grants, which are quite good for us. But managing them was also a big challenge for us. So what we ended up doing is we tailor-made a system that not only integrated the academic and financial aspect, but also integrated the daily operations. So this is the system that we implemented. I wouldn't like to go through every module, because currently it has 29 modules. I've slowly phased out the ERP which we had purchased. And now I'm just remaining with 2 modules which I've not yet completed, and that's finance. And finance is because it's quite big. And I've also remained with one more module, which is payroll, because we are linked to treasury. So those are two things which I'm still doing. The APIs with the government is quite hectic for me, because what the government has done is when I went to go to link with EGP, they gave me a different API. Then I went to link with the government HR system, they gave me a different API. Then I went to link with the government, uh, the new released HEMI system, they gave me a different API. Then we've now been pushed. We are going to Chemis, and they've sent me a new API. So I have, and all these APIs, uh, I think the government is seated here, so I won't say much. But it's not been an easy task for us. But what I like to say about this system, if you come to the University of Embu, from the gate, we've integrated the system with face recognition systems. So from the gate, you're able to know who came in. So staff attendants clocking in, clock in either with your number plate ya gari ukiingia ama na face. And una clock in as you go to the admin block. And the class attendance, we've also started rolling it out, where the class attendance is being done by biometric, and we're also doing face recognition. It's very hard for face recognition, mostly the students, because akiingia first year, it's very neat. For here, I think saizi kuna ka style, they're doing something here. So the system, when they get to third year, we have to take their pictures again and all these things. Then the other thing which we've done, and I like to say now, as we speak right now, we have in 2 universities in the University of Embu. They're coming to benchmark for the system. We've already sold to 2 universities the system, and it's what we've done is we are now handling the challenges of how universities run and operate. You know, a vendor will come and sell to me a system that najua nataka tu kuuza venye itarana, but we are handling and changing how, because we built it from scratch on how the university operates. Let me say this. If you are a postgraduate student at the University of Embu, we have a postgraduate system, that one there, where from the time you start your postgraduate studies to when you complete, everything is tracked with a system. Submission of your proposal, submission of your thesis, corrections by supervisors. If a supervisor, you know, this thing of supervisors, when I was doing my PhD, it was hell, because you will send that supervisor a document in February, then you'll have to go to JQuat, look for him the whole day for 3 months. Then if you dare tell someone in higher ranks that, you know, that supervisor is not doing the right thing for me, that supervisor will send you back a document that is read. The whole document, all everything is given. So what we've done right now, we are protecting our postgraduate students. If a supervisor stays with a document for more than 2 weeks, that supervisor is given a warning alert by the system, and it notifies the DVC, goes to the VC. So we are not only helping processes, but we're also safeguarding our students. So it's a very big system. It's taking care of estates, clinic, DACA. DACA is quality assurance. All our meetings. If you want to hold a meeting at the University of Embu, don't call us for a meeting through email. We have a meeting dashboard. The meeting dashboard, just log in, set up a meeting, book the venue through the portal, invite people. It will go to their Google calendars immediately. If someone has another meeting the same time, the system will show you that there's a time the same time this person has another meeting, so there will be a clash. So what the system will do, it will propose other times, or it will ask you for a replacement for that person. So we've just automated everything, even the e-voting. Our e-voting system won an award in East Africa. We are now doing something we call I've lost the word, that where we are going to UK to present for it's okay. Anyway, so it won an award in East Africa, and currently we have 8 universities using our e-voting system. If you want to vote for the student president, you want to vote for the class rep, even the unions, they just use the system and it's there. Financial aid, the BPS, and all those things are also there. So as I've said, it's an in-house developed system. And then we have the student and staff and users who participated in it. The UAT, the user acceptance testing, all the users have to sign off. So we get the student leaders, the class reps, and all these people to sign off, and then the management rules it out. So the challenges we overcame were definitely change management. It was really hard for us because now we have to push everyone to use their phone. Because as Murimi, I'm here, I'm getting requests, I have to approve them with my phone. So wherever you are, you don't have to tell us at TCG, I have to come sign a document. If you have an impress you want approved, if you have a student who has requested for something, just take your phone, log in, approve, and you move on. So then the scaling infrastructure. So upgrading the servers, this is where my biggest problem was, because this data is, I'm collecting a lot of data, and we need very high processing. Luckily, World Bank came through for us. They gave us a funding for 75 million. So we are doing a very good data center. And I like to say, yeah, it's something which we've been able to address. So these are the results. So the decrease in patient waiting times at the university clinic, first generation of quality assurance. So it's near accuracy on contract and quotation tracking for procurement. We manage all our contracts to that portal. Like if you are given a tender at the university, you have to deliver within a time, and then the supplier is also notified. So it runs through the whole thing, and then that's the conclusion where we have it has really transformed the operations at the University of Embu, and it stands as a testament of power of leveraging internal talent. And yeah, thank you.